Hi, friends. My name is teacher Michelle. I'm to reading. So, for this week, we are going to be reading a new book today, and it is called The Lion and the Little Red Bird. So, what do my friends see on the front cover of this new book? That's right. We see some flowers, we see a bunch of different colors in the background, and we also see a little red bird and the lion, which is the two animals we said in the title. So, do my friends notice something about the lion? Is there something different about his tail, maybe? Yes, that's right, friends. Our friend the lion, his tail is green. That doesn't normally happen, right? Lions' tails are normally brown, right? So that is interesting. I wonder why that happens. So I think we should find out. One afternoon, a little red bird saw a lion with a bushy green tail, as green as the forest. The bird had never seen anything so unusual and so pretty. Just looking at it made her happy. So this is the lion, and you can see, my friends, how green the forest is. It's just as green as his tail. So now our friend the little red bird is talking to our friend the lion. Lion, lion, she said, why is your tail so green? The lion didn't understand the bird's language. He thought she was simply chirping, so he smiled at her. So the lion doesn't understand what the little red bird is saying, probably because they don't speak the same language. And the lion wandered down to a field of orange flowers, and the bird watched him roll and sniff the flowers and chase butterflies. So it looks like our friend lion is having a great time rolling through the fields, smelling the flowers, and the little red bird is just kind of watching him. The lion slowly walked west with the setting sun and disappeared into a cave. The bird waited on a tree nearby. She wanted to see the lion's green tail again. But the lion did not come out of the cave, so the bird made herself this soft nest and slept through the warm, starry night. So here's the sun, it's setting, it's nighttime, almost, it's evening time right now. And our friend lion is going back into his cave because that's where he lives. And the little red bird is going to make herself a nest. So my friends can see right here, she made herself a nice, comfy nest. And now, is it morning time or is it still nighttime, my friends? That's right, it's morning time, and we know that because it's nice and bright and blue outside, and the little red bird's awake. So in the morning, the lion came out, he was swishing his tail, but it was no longer green. It was orange. It was as orange as the flowers and as the butterflies and the setting sun that we saw yesterday. Lion, lion, the bird chirped, astonished. Why is your tail so orange? But again, the lion did not understand her, so he just smiled. So, my friends, we said the little red bird was astonished. Can all my friends go like this? That is the feeling of feeling astonished. Is when you see something that is so cool, it kind of like makes you feel a little surprised in a way. You're like, wow, that is really cool. But it's different from astonished because you're also impressed, which means it's so cool and so interesting. So, the little red bird is astonished because the lion has a new tail color. What color is the lion's tail again, my friends? Orange. That's right. The lion's tail is orange this time. So the lion climbed over the hill. He climbed up a tall mountain to a deep blue lake beneath a bright blue sky where he soaked his tired paws while the bird splashed nearby. So here's a little bird. She's splashing around. Our friend lion, he's relaxing, soaking his paws. He's walking a long time. And my friends can see in the background we said that lions' tails are normally brown, right? Just like this family of lions in the background. So that does mean that this lion, our friend, is kind of different. And so now I want my friends to make a prediction. So the lion's tail is orange right now. And last time, before his tail turned orange, we saw the orange sun, orange flowers, and orange butterflies. So what did we see now, my friends? We see a blue mountain, a blue sky, and a deep blue lake. So I want my friends to think about what they think the lion's tail is going to be next. Think about it. At the end of the day, the lion climbed back down the mountain, over the hill, and home to his cave. The bird settled down in the tree, wondering, as the sky darkened, about the lion and his orange tail. But in the morning, the lion's tail was no longer orange. It was as blue as the sky and the lake where the lion had soaked his paws. Lion, lion, the bird chirped, enchanted. How did your tail change from orange to blue? Are you a magician? The lion just smiled. Again, the lion doesn't understand what the bird is saying, so he just thinks she's singing. So he just smiles every time she asks him a question. But our friend, the little red bird, called the lion a magician. Do my friends know what a magician is? Yeah, a magician is somebody who does magic tricks. So because the lion's tail should be brown, but it keeps changing colors, the little red bird thinks that the lion is performing magic tricks. Also, did my friends predict if the lion's tail was going to be blue or not? Pay attention to the colors we see, friends, because that might tell us what the next color is going to be. So they ambled over to a bush. They walked over to a bush full of shiny red berries. They were beautiful berries, but very sour. Can my friends make a sour face? That's the face you make when you eat a really sour lemon. So these berries were so sour. The little red bird said, Lion, why are you picking these berries? They're too sour to eat. Why don't you just pick them when they're ripe? The lion just smiled, and he thought about how much he liked the little bird's chirping company. So our little red bird friend said, you should pick these berries when they're ripe, because ripe means that they're ready to eat. So my friends, you go to the store and let's say you want a banana. Do we pick the green ones or the yellow ones if we want to eat the banana right now? That's right, we'll pick the yellow ones because they're ripe and ready to eat. So these berries aren't ripe. Why do my friends think he's picking them? Maybe he likes sour berries? I don't know. Let's find out. All afternoon, the lion picked berries while the bird nibbled sunflower seeds nearby. Once, when the lion stepped on a thorn, the bird pulled it out for him. Oh, my friends, that is so nice. So, do my friends notice that the lion and the little red bird are becoming friends now? And that is so interesting because they don't speak the same language, but they've been hanging out, and now the little red bird is helping the lion. And what do we do when we have friends? We help our friends. So that was so nice of the little red bird. At sundown, the lion swished his tail goodbye and returned to his cave. The bird settled down in her nest, and she wondered, what color is the lion's tail going to be in the morning? She wished he would answer her questions. Oh no, my friends, look at the sky in the background. It looks like it's raining. During the night, a storm came. Thunder crashed and lightning flashed. Rain swept away the bird's nest. Hearing the noise, the lion rushed out and reached up into the tree where the bird crouched, shivering and scared, and he lifted her down. Oh my goodness, friends, look at this tree branch broke. And here's a little red bird. Does she look scared, my friends? Very much so. She looks very scared. I would be scared too in the storm. And it said she was shivering. Can all my friends go like this? That's what shivering is. When we get super, super cold, we shiver because our body's trying to warm us up. So how nice is that of the lion to bring the little red bird into his cave? That is so nice. That is something a friend would do. So he carried her to his cave, and the cave was warm and colorful. The walls were filled with pictures. Wow, my friends, what kind of pictures do we see here? Yeah, good answers, my friends. Yeah, we see everything we saw that we've been seeing in the book. So we see the big, bright yellow and orange sun. We see orange flowers. We see butterflies. We see a reflection of the sun in the water, the blue water. And then we see the green forest. And then we have some animals back here. Like I think these are deers. And then we have clouds in the background. Wow. And then it's warm in the cave because we have this fire right here. So the lion, after all, wasn't a magician. He's just a painter. So he's an artist, and he's been using his tail, see, to paint pictures. And so the bird said, Lion, lion, how did these pictures get here? The lion smiled and dipped his tail into a bowl of shiny red berry juice and painted a picture of the bird chirping on a berry bush. The bird sang while the lion painted, and she sang a song without any questions, full of color and joy. The lion had never heard anything so unusual and so pretty. Just listening made him happy. So remember, my friends, when I asked, why did the lion pick those berries for if they were too sour to eat? Turns out he didn't eat them. He used them to make paint. So see, it looks like he might have picked some green berries or some green leaves or maybe some also blueberries, and he also picked the red berries right here, all to make different kinds of paints so he could paint this big painting, which is also known as a mural. A mural is a really big painting. And so we can see he's painted a little red bird. She's right there singing right next to him. And so now in the morning, the storm had passed and the world shone fresh and bright. The lion's tail was very red, and now the little red bird knew why. So she sang a happy song. And they wondered what the lion would paint that night. The end. So that is the end of our story, friends. All right, friends, that was the end of our story for The Lion and the Little Red Bird. And so we learned that two friends don't have to speak the same language in order to be friends. See, I have a picture of them right here in real life. And they're friends because the little red bird is sitting on top of the lion. This lion, you can't see his tail, but it's probably a different color since it's this lion right here. Or painter lion. So they became friends even though they didn't understand each other. And then the little red bird finally found out why the lion's tail kept changing color. So I hope my friends enjoyed this book today. It was full of a lot of colors and it was a very interesting story. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.